Good evening, everyone. I'm Kamen Enchev. We're continuing our football previews with Truman today. The Wildcats almost made the playoffs in 2014 and have slowly improved their first 2 years under Scott Waymire. Year 3 brings a young team, but a talented group with a lot of confidence.
We're thin in numbers. We've only got 5 seniors and 4 juniors, and the rest are sophomores, which gives us 16 sophomores. So, numbers were thin, but they've really bought into it. This is year 3. We're about to turn that corner in the culture change.
They were a good group. They went undefeated last year. The 10th graders coming up, so I think we're really going to be solid. We have a good group coming up, and then 5 seniors. We've been here 3 years, and we really think we can do it this year because last year we barely missed the playoffs. This year we want to get past that.
We're just looking to win 6+ conference games and just do big things this year.
And the final round of 16 game in the football fan playoff is going on between the 2-seed Nettleton and 3rd-seeded Gosnell. It's very tight right now, but we haven't had many votes yet. Head to KIT8.com. Polls close tonight at 10. And the Red Bulls filled the vacancy left by Ty Dickinson by hiring Caleb Longshore as its new assistant and pitching coach. Longshore comes from California Baptist University, a Division II school where he was the pitching coach. His Lancers pitching staff had the second best ERA in the Pac West with a 3.51 mark. And more bad news for the Razorbacks basketball team. Mike Anderson announced this morning that junior forward Ja'Cory Williams will not be returning to the team for the upcoming season. Williams was one of 3 players that was charged with forgery and was arrested earlier this summer after police said he spent counterfeit $20 bills. He averaged about 5 points and 3 rebounds in 2014, but figured to see increased playing time with the likes of Bobby Portis gone. Mike Anderson issued a statement today. Members of our program carry responsibility to conduct themselves in a manner consistent with the expectations we have established for our student athletes both on and off the court. The Red Wolves had a rare day off from fall camp. We'll hear from them tomorrow, but today the Razorback coordinators met with the media. A lot of talk lately has been about the Jonathan Williams and his big injury. Certainly Alex Collins will have to step up, but so will Brandon Allen, who's had a pretty good fall camp.
Oh, he's had a great week of practice. He's had a great camp, We were a little out of sync Saturday, not just Brandon, but offensively with just some of our spacing in our routes and some of the timing. And so his numbers weren't as good as they had been. He's been up to that point. He's been pretty dang efficient.
On the baseball, Jaime Garcia has dealt with injuries the last few seasons, but when he's on the mound this season, he's been close to perfect. Garcia has a 1.57 ERA over his last 11 starts, and he's allowed no earned runs over his last 2 starts. Run support has been the issue, but he's still just 5-4 despite his stellar season. Garcia and the Cards are scoreless in the first inning against the Giants. And the Cowboys and Rams held a joint practice today, and needless to say, things got out of hand. The 2 teams brawled. There were actually 2 separate fights during this session. A helmetless Des Bryant was actually punched in the face during this, but so far it looks like he's okay, and there are no reports of serious injuries to anyone. And that's crazy. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you err on the side of like it's football, let him fight, or is it totally inappropriate?
Well, they got helmets on, the pads. I just wonder how effective is it? Just bravado and just showing out a bit, but
I don't know.
How much damage can be done?
A lot of injuries could happen, though. You never know.
All right. Well, stay with us. We'll be right back.